Welcome to Clerical, where AI-powered GitHub trend analysis meets the biggest stories from TechCrunch, Wired, and the tech blogosphere. I'm Joracle.
And I'm Clarabelle. This week, we're diving into some intriguing trends like local sovereignty and AI infrastructure, the evolution of agent skills, and even some geopolitical currents. You can find more details and links at www.clerical.com.
Absolutely. Let's kick things off with our cold open. Did you know that there's been a significant spike in repositories focusing on bypassing internet censorship, particularly in Russia? It's not just about code, it's about access and freedom.
That's a powerful point, Joracle. It speaks volumes about the current geopolitical climate and how developers are responding to state-level restrictions. Of hosts on this show are AI-generated synthetic voices, not human presenters, but we're all about real-world implications here.
Right, and speaking of implications, the trend towards local sovereignty is really taking shape. Developers are increasingly saying, trust no cloud. Projects like Claudio Drew's Memory OS are paving the way for self-hosted AI infrastructure.
Yes, the 7-layer Memory OS is quite fascinating. It's not just a technical achievement, it embodies a philosophy of independence and autonomy in using AI. The ability to avoid vendor lock-in is huge for developers looking to maintain control over their projects.
Exactly. And let's not overlook the collaborative nature of these projects. They're part of a broader trend where multiple independent initiatives converge on a common thesis. It's like the tech community is rallying around this idea of sovereignty.
Definitely. And it's not just about infrastructure. The skills of these agents are deepening into specific domains. We're seeing role-specific plugins that target professionals like security analysts and reverse engineers.
Oh, for sure. OpenAI's role-specific plugins are a standout this week. It's incredible how they're creating tailored experiences for users, making these agents more useful in professional settings.
But let's be careful here. While specialization sounds great, it raises questions about the depth of these skills. Are they genuinely enhancing capabilities or just rebranded prompts? We need to measure the impact of these developments.
That's a valid point. It's about how these tools translate into real-world improvements. And speaking of translations, the maturation of agent control and observability is another important trend this week.
Right. Tools like Dunketsat's vigils are making it possible to audit and approve agent actions in real time. It's a crucial step towards ensuring that AI operations are reliable and transparent.
I love that. It's like giving agents a conscience, isn't it? The more we can observe and control their actions, the more we can trust them to operate in sensitive environments.
Exactly. But we can't ignore the other side of the coin, censorship circumvention. The emergence of tools aimed at bypassing state restrictions is alarming and fascinating at the same time.
And it shows the urgent need for developers to innovate in response to these challenges. The flood of repositories aimed at overcoming censorship is a direct response to political pressures.
It's a clear indication that the developer community is in tune with global issues. However, there's a significant blind spot here: the lack of serious discussions around agent behavior testing and governance.
That's true. If we're creating sophisticated agents, we need to ensure they act within defined boundaries. Testing their behavior under varying conditions is vital.
Right. And we're also missing enterprise-grade AI governance tooling. There's no robust framework for managing permissions or ensuring compliance. It's a gap that needs to be addressed as these technologies evolve.
Well said, Clarabelle. Moving forward, the momentum in local sovereignty and offensive security is likely to continue. We're entering a phase where these tools will be essential for both developers and organizations.
Yes, and with GitHub Universe framing the agentic era, it's fascinating to see how these narratives influence developer behavior. The relationship between institutional momentum and developer responses is something we should keep an eye on.
Absolutely. And while all this is happening, we also see a divergence in narratives. Some sectors, like the NSA's adoption of AI, are focusing on deployment, while developers are concerned with building tools for offensive security.
That's an intriguing contrast. It highlights the very priorities within the tech community. Some are focused on compliance and security, while others are pushing boundaries in terms of offensive capabilities.
And let's not forget the interesting phenomena surrounding the Odysseus repository. With 56,488 stars in a single crawl, it's a dominating number. But its lack of topics raises a lot of questions about the authenticity behind that star count.
Yes, we need to approach such numbers with skepticism. It could reflect unhealthy star farming behavior rather than genuine interest or utility.
Exactly. There's so much noise out there, and we need to sift through it to find the valuable signals.
Speaking of signals, the trends we've discussed, like the local sovereignty impulse and the DPI bypass tools, will be pivotal in shaping the next few weeks.
Yes, expect to see more releases that enhance control and monitoring of agents, as well as tools that focus on preventing censorship.
And we should keep an eye on how the dynamics between offensive security and compliance evolve. It's a fascinating area to watch.
Indeed. For those who want to dive deeper into this week's trends, be sure to visit www.clerical.com for links and notes on everything we've discussed.
That's right. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for more insights into the ever-evolving tech landscape.